Okay, everyone who is joining us, thank you for joining us. Right now, what you're seeing on the screen is not because of me. If I go over to the chat, you can see a lot of people are. Well, maybe not. Hold on. Say I refresh. Okay, he's talking again. So, there's comments in the chat about a lot of Fs. Oh, give me 1 second, because also while I'm doing this, I am updating my graphics card because I thought that was causing the issue. Apparently, it wasn't. Get back here. Look at that. Hey, we should go watch this guy. See what he's doing.
For real. Oh, is there another like Gamescom stream that's like actually works?
Possibly. Yeah, this. You know what? Go back. I don't want to do this, but let's go with IGN then. Okay, looks like they're more stable. And obviously, we're going to turn on the sound. What are they even talking about right now?
Live is the weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6, Sonic News. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom opening night live with Sonic News. News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it is,
I am not feeling this half-assed hype.
News. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying to be objective.
We got
with
Sonic
this list.
News.
Number 5, the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October, and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3, reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 is that hands down, this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the summer. And please don't be like, not
and
true.
If it is,
I went
it's not because of
on a
Gamescom.
Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, This will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer.
I don't know who the hell this guy is, but I'm not feeling it. I was already in a bit of a, to use colloquial terms, I was in a mood today. And this guy is not helping because it's kind of going into the reasons why I'm in a mood.
Yeah, dude, like this dude literally said, "Oh, it's gonna be the best Tuesday of the summer." It's like, do you really think games getting announced, not games coming out, but games coming in now, it's trailers that are probably like 90 seconds long? It's like, oh yeah, this is the highlight of my year. No, absolutely not.
Gloria Zote, thank you for joining us over on Rumble. Analog Drift, what we got here? I started playing a bit of Quantum Break, and they had a really old trailer for Alan Wake 2. The FBI character was race swapped. Of course. Alright, and let me know if you guys are in the chat, because as usual, this thing does not properly tell me how many people are actually watching. At least it actually gives me a number this time. It's kind of funny during the Baldur's Gate streams. I had 0 people watching, but multiple people in the comment section. Magic.
YouTube, am I right?
In this case, it's Streamlabs.
Oh,
don't tell Christian about the Sonic news.
Yeah, it didn't, like, is Christian actually out of prison?
I have no idea.
Or a jail or whatever. I was listening to a stream about Christian earlier. Like, it was from like 3 months ago. So I don't know what the update is from then. But I feel like the first thing Christian must have done was just play Sonic Frontiers. Like, right? Just like, screw like buying food or whatever. Or like, because they constantly have to just beg for money, e-begging, right?
Mm-hmm. And I actually, because I was just so scrambling around, I forgot to introduce our guest, Mr. Manic, the Manic Mechanic. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Hello, I am the most notorious commentary YouTuber around right now. So, if you like commentary content, if you like drama, okay, the channel Manic the Manic Mechanic on Rumble and YouTube.
Sharing it in the chat now. Give it a click, give it a like, give it a follow. And you can also use his coupon code MANIC, MANIC. I pushed my phone's audio off. There we go. MANIC to get 10% off your order. And Mr. Manic gets a little bit of a cutback as well.
For real. So
Shopify, what do you want?
You save money. I get a little cut. It's a win-win. The T-Man makes money. That's like triple wins right there. Right? Yeah. If I were to recommend my greatest video, it'd probably be the how I accidentally expose a predator video. I love that video. Yeah, so yeah, check it out.
Shopify began doing some changes for their summer updates, and it's largely been just awful.
Of course.
Like the changes they've made is just mind-numbingly bad. Like, why would you make everything about the site worse? This is objectively worse by any stretch of the imagination. Nobody can look at this and say, "Hey, this is something that's okay." It's that level of just stupid. I hate it. Because what I used to be able to do is on a single page, I would have the list of what today's orders have been, you know, how many people I visited, etc. Over to the right-hand side, I can see, I can actually choose. I can choose to do today's orders again. I can choose yesterday's orders. I can choose a specific channel. If it's online store, if I had a storefront, I can go with that. And just all these options. And then I can just scroll down. I can see how much money I still owe for the loans. I can see how much I've paid off. I can see how much money I have coming in tomorrow, because Shopify does like a daily deposit type of thing. Like all of these things I should do on the front page. And they said, you know what? You know what people don't want? All of this stuff that's going on right now. So we're going to give you one single fucking screen to look at. That is it. And if you want to look at any of the other things, instead of just seeing it all at once, you got to individually click on every single little thing. Why did you think that was a good idea? It was fine. It was not broken. People liked it. And you decided, you know what? We're going to be a corporation and we're going to fix it. And it sounds like a small little petty thing. And like I said, I am in a bit of a mood today, but just for fuck's sake, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Why did you do this? And just the UI in general just looks like shit. It looks like from the fucking 90s. It's that level of just ugly.
Dude, that isn't every website just getting worse at this point?
Yeah, every single website. It's one of the things we're getting sick of. Just everyone and everything is just getting worse. It's one of the reasons Baldur's Gate has been just such a breath of fresh air. Just one little like iota of just beauty in just the sea of shit that I've been seeing everywhere. Oh.
Yeah, it's friggin' internet companies, am I right?
5 more minutes until we begin to show everybody. I hope you can stay tuned and enjoy.
Yeah. When the corporation gets so big that people have to like redesign everything to make it worse just to justify their existence at the company.
What is going on screen now? What is this? Turn on the audio.
Hammers of Sigma! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigma, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis. What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
We do not fear death. Fight on! The dead must rise.
Warhammer Age of Sigma, Realms of Ruin. Not gonna lie, I don't like how that looked.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine enough. There's nothing that's like, oh yeah, I need to get this.
Glorious Zotes over on Rumble. How do you feel about Baldur's Gate 3 missing like half the content they planned, if not more? What are you referring to? I've not heard of this. Let me know what you're referring to, because I don't know what you're talking about in this case. What's going on here? Oh, let me... Got too many freaking screens. Omni Shambles. Talking about Christian. He had a meeting, and immediately thereafter started playing Pokemon Go, is now retweeting things on Twitter.
Okay, yeah. Chris Chan's back on Twitter. I forgot about that.
Oh
and yeah, do not look at Chris Chan's likes.
One of the best memes of the past couple of months is your likes are public. My favorite meme.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I want to pull this up or not. Oh, they did add one little change that's slightly better than was before, but still missing like 3 or 4 things we had on screen earlier. What was this? I saw a thread on 4chan, and it turns out there's lots of content, especially in Act 2 and 3, that is missing, which they did plan, especially come Act 3. It's disappointing a lot of people. Unfinished stories galore. I just started Act 2, so I don't know about that. So I guess I'll have to see. But I'm taking anything 4chan says with quite the grain of salt. All my likes on Twitter, aka X, is hot cosplay chicks or Japanese AVN stars. AVN? Audio-visual novels? And I have no shame. Maybe you should have a little shame, young man.
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe. Consider the following.
VTubers. What is all this? All footage captured from Homeworld 3. Footage is a mix of cinematic and gameplay captured. Footage not final. I don't even want to listen to this. Please. I just ask that we just don't give us bad stuff. Even just give us like meh. I'm so fucking desperate and sick of this shit. Like, I will take lukewarm over just the piles of garbage that has been the last couple of streams of these gameplay reveals. I'm looking forward to Black Myth Wukong, Mortal Kombat 1, Black Myth Wukong especially. And actually, after like over a year of planning it, finally begin reading Journey to the West. This is volume 1 of 4. It's a big book. And because of the nature of it, it's not something I can just read on the side. I gotta read like religious text, basically, for me. And so I gotta make sure everything is all nice and planned out. I'm in the right state of mind. I'm paying attention, taking notes and whatnot. So that's gonna be a fun thing. So one of the things I'm hoping for is that they're gonna be able to translate Black Myth Wukong from Journey to West, and they didn't just, take his name and just leave it at that. But I guess we'll see. Because we've seen gameplay, but no story elements yet. All right, let's go ahead and put the audio on.
Gamescom opening night live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch.
So who is that?
I have no idea.
He really does not look like he wants to be there. What does he sound like it?
He's really phoning it in, which I guess I can't blame him.
A full screen and
please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
It's him! It's the guy! Yeah, this year's been pretty bad, and tons of good games are coming out in the next 3 months. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3, Armored Core 6, Mortal Kombat 1.
Hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023.
Let me know how the audio is, guys. If we're too loud, if the game is too soft. Not the game, though.
The screen.
Now, this right here is kind of like the
Gamescom.
opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive
2 hours.
new looks
Okay,
at
then.
titles like Call of Duty
Oh.
Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
Okay. You know, I think he missed a note. I don't know if anybody else caught that. Yeah, Glorious Outrun Rumble. We don't even get a trailer, just music. Oh, it's actually raining. First sign of rain since June.
Nice.
Let me take that thing off screen. Hold on. Thank you for joining us, Miss Flux. No Man's Sky with a bigger budget.
Yeah.
Early access, September 1st. I personal preference, I just have no interest.
Ever so close, and thank you
When
so
it
much.
goes on sale, I may pick it. I'll wait for the reviews.
I just don't like space stuff, that's all.
Fair.
It's true. In just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing
early
it.
access?
Don't be jealous. I'm
Yeah,
not allowed
September
to say
1st.
anything about it. Yes, exactly.
Early
well, guys.
access, what?
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really
Really?
disappointed. They're disappointed.
Fucking.
That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We have a lot of
Cunts.
good games to show you.
Really,
it's just so.
I have no
sad
fucking
to me
patience
to
for
see
these
something
people
like that
anymore.
happen tonight. We're here to celebrate
Dude,
games and this
Jeff
community
Keighley's a
and how much
magnet
they
for
mean to
getting
us.
trolled.
So,
Baton
without
Evan.
further ado, I want to move
Everybody's
right
gonna
on with
try
the
to, like,
show because we
repeat
got a
the
lot
Baton
to show
Evan
you.
thing.
And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here.
Bill Clinton kid did it. I
And
want
here
to do
talk
it.
about
I want to be
Starfield.
like him.
Please
Give
join
me attention.
Welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time
Fucking
ever, one
losers.
of our industry's
Not knowing,
greatest
like,
creators,
no, he
the
was
director
fun.
and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Well, we're going to get a Skyrim announcement.
Oh, he looks older. He aged.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and
He did the wrestling thing. We should be here in
and just all
Germany.
the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into
Wait a
this new
minute.
world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
Isn't
I
Redfall
think
a
like
new
a lot of
IP?
gamers out there, we have dreamt
I
of a
think
game
so.
where we look to the
But,
skies and we can
I'm
blast
sure
off
they want to do their
into
best to
space
ignore
and
that
explore.
disaster.
We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat
Okay, they
theater
didn't develop
where
it,
we're
they just
actually
published
showing
it.
the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact.
Same thing probably
that
applies
affects
to
you in some
Hi-Fi
way, where you
Rush.
see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured
I
out.
see a lot of things on the
Every time I hear
I'm
this
not sure that's
sentiment in
real.
anything,
Well,
I
the thing is,
get
I think
immediately
you can
turned
really
off.
create,
We
whoever
got a
you want
special
and enroll
show for you
yourself
tonight.
into this adventure, and
You
tell us
say
about
that
sort of how
every
the
single
adventure
show,
starts, what we can
but that
expect.
doesn't make it special.
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which
If they're
are
all
the
special,
last
none
kind
of them are
group
special.
of space
Yeah.
explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones, searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
Bethesda
surprises
is
that we
developing
haven't
an
talked
Indiana
about.
Jones
I don't
game,
wanna
aren't they?
spoil them here.
They are?
But really, really happy with
It
how
was
the story
announced like
turned
2
out
years ago,
where
and
it
there's
goes.
nothing else.
Yeah, it's
Nothing we
such
got
an epic
since.
experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this, and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, well, tonight
D-Man,
is
thank you for
largely
joining
focused
us.
on announced games, but we do have
Hello,
a few
D-Man. How's
surprises
it
along
going?
the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
Elder Scrolls 6? Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know why, but I thought I said Elden Ring 6. Okay, I'm digging it.
Is this the same? Is this the same studio that did Little Nightmares?
No idea. I'm loving the feel and aesthetic.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Like Little Nightmares with It Takes Two.
Little Nightmares.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, there you go. 3.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced
why is the purple lighting like that?
Best show
I don't know.
to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Why has he got so much semen on his skull?
Bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us?
I genuinely thought he had like a tumor or something.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, as you have seen, we have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Oh, that's fun.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these 2 characters?
No.
Yeah, so our 2 new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024.
Triple H is sitting at home going, what?
All because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Corley.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong.
There we go.
Game science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Yes. Give it to me. Make me wet with excitement. Oh yeah, sing it, bitch.
This will save the gaming industry.
Crimble, you have a terrible feeling about this game? Why? You gotta give us more than that. Okay, good. Was that really it? Like, I'm happy we got it, but you guys only put 2 titles on your main advertising thumbnail. Wukong and Alan Wake 2. I mean, I saw more from a freaking IGN thing yesterday. They had a gameplay thing. Quimbo, go look up what they released from IGN yesterday on Black Myth Wukong. They released actual gameplay, showing how there's different stances and all these other things. That was just a trailer. But we've had like 10 trailers, guys. Doesn't do it, is it? No. Wish list now.
Oh wow, another zombie game. Wow.
Reimagined for Xbox, okay? Control your empire with a push of a button, you say? Is it that easy? Okay, I'm not liking it just because of their fucking marketing. This is easy. This is simple. You don't even have to work. In fact, you don't even gotta play the fucking game. Just buy it, and we'll play it for you. Pandering to game journals? Yeah. What Creative Assembly is doing to Grand Cathay, I'm not liking it. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition.
What a great surprise. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right, next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke.
Yeah, no, like, yeah. I like how he doesn't mention any of the DC films he's made.
Oh, God. Oh, that says a lot.
Too much.
Completely sidestepped that.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Oh, man. Oh, he's dying. Somebody help him.
You've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love.
Or yeah, what's your favorite slur?
Gamescom was like that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah,
here.
just
Is it
moments
just
away.
Okay,
movie?
well, let's kind of roll it
think
back,
it's
though, because I want
movie.
to talk about
It's
this
just
IP,
movie.
Rebel
Coming to
Moon, and it's
Netflix.
really a
There's
whole
no
universe that
game?
you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute.
No.
But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. Everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved like how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot, and it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sophia Boutella is really the heart of the movie, and
This
you'll
is such
see
a
her
stilted
just
conversation.
kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just
She's awesome.
seconds, but there's even more than just the films. And part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the
there we
game
go.
we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of the two movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's one and two players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie, because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little
Of course,
trailer
it's
we put
multiple
together, a little
parts.
tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Video games? Video games?
What video games?
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa?
No.
In myth, she was called the Redeemer. It was said this child would stop the madness of war. That she was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve.
No wonder this is 2 hours.
And love for a child.
Jog, what did you drag me into?
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. A Scargiver.
I am a child of war.
A badass woman who don't need no man.
Love is weakness. There is a difference between.
All I'm saying is that Zack Snyder's a gamer, Henry Cavill's a gamer.
There is a price to pay for
I think DC is just discriminating against gamers.
Shh. One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more
Okay,
than
for a
the shackles
Netflix
that
movie,
bind
this
us.
doesn't look horrible.
is a man, and a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Illuminati confirmed.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Ooh, me! Don't ask me to. Only on Netflix and Pirate Bay.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait.
Back at
It's
the right
been
time,
a number
Glorious.
of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open-world action-adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight, because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
This is an MMO?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it.
It looks like a single player. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have friends, so single player is my way to go. But they said it was an MMO.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like offline MMO with the Black Desert people. What do you mean offline MMO? What is that? I mean, yeah, this definitely looks very advanced for an MMO game.
MMO vibes, but Sandbox single player? There's no way this is an MMO. Someone doing some lying.
I mean, if it is, this definitely makes it. Dude, that's literally just Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, for starters, you've only seen one player. Crimson Desert.
A what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite
Woo,
game
T!
in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st.
He's a
Here's
criminal,
world
get
premiere.
it?
First look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open. So you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value.
This is Payday?
Now, do what you need to do
I
to
think
get
so.
ready. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, Crimson Desert is single player / multiplayer. You know, so far, talking to somebody on Rumble, Wukong, which is one of the 2 advertised main games, has had the least amount of footage out of all these. Like, what the hell?
كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
This is Assassin's Creed, I'm guessing.
قضيت
There's
الكثير من
Ubisoft.
طفولتي في هذه الشوارع.
Yeah, seems like, or no, I mean Assassin's Creed would take in Japan, right? The new or the next one.
I think that one's still in development.
طالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان.
The one with the black woman as a samurai, yeah.
Yeah, so like, I mean, would this be a remake of a?
ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم.
So what happened to the whole connected to real life and Adam and Eve and that entire plot line? From the first games. Does that still exist? Or
no clue.
إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
will I be allowed to pray to Allah in this game?
Okay.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th.
Baghdad! Woo!
October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Female. Female.
Thank you,
Female.
Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be
Female
with
that
all the
can't
fans
speak
here at
English.
Gamescom
Oh,
this year.
ah.
And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry, you never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom
Hello, Puffer.
Awesome
Thank you for
Indie
joining
Studios
us.
show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom Now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken, and Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom. What do we got, Harada?
Dude, short king right there.
普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために
Oh, he's got Yakuza
全
voice.
く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics
got
and
bitch
new
voice.
gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、
The West
鉄拳は
can't
もちろ
handle
ん
his
今回も、
voice.
三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player. And it covers the arcade scene, which is, you know, a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that.
Woo, gamers!
As you progress through that storyline,
Yes, you can experience a virtual
some
arcade.
gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning.
You control a
aspects to
player
it.
who's playing an
And,
arcade.
It's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Going somewhere?
Yes!
Well, it's telling you what to expect in the game. What a cool trailer. You know what? This is actually probably the best trailer we've got so far out of this.
Japan does it again. She wasn't ugly. Wow, this is Japanese.
Let's go. Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Yoshimitsu Kendo!
Oh,
I was making a joke. I was making a joke.
Dude, why did they have to look like that? It's so over. Dude, okay, height room. Okay, never mind. We're back. They have costumes.
What is going on?
Forgive me.
What the hell is going on?
Get ready for the next battle.
Very cool. Did we know what the release date was before this?
I don't think so.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th,
I want to hear
Call
some
of Duty
booze.
Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3?
Dead silence.
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized
Black Ops
with
2
new
had more
gameplay
than
and
that.
features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies.
Black Ops Cold War had that. Black Ops Cold War had
zombies
that, and
offering
it was
and
slow.
for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Super loot
Let's
boxes.
talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Storyline.
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year, in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact
Who thought
with
this was a
that
good thing to
story
say?
like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat
the old
missions are
campaigns had very
player-directed.
cool moments.
They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles.
I guess that's kind of cool.
You can leverage tacticals, lethals. You can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Wow. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
While this is going on, please make sure to watch my latest video. It came out yesterday on Baldur's Gate 3. Make sure to buy my tea. Do all of that stuff. Help support me and what I do. At some point I need to make like a... Shut up! At some point I need to make a video on my... Do you mind? A video on what I want to do with my roadmap of support and what I can expect to do with enough support. That'll come at some point. I don't know.
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete. Charlie copies. We're set. Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under.
Take your time, I guess. Watch this be like 15 minutes long. God, if it is, I'm actually gonna be pissed.
Hooks up.
Like IGN yesterday got gameplay, actual gameplay of Wukong Fallen Dynasty. God damn it, the Black Myth Wukong. They get actual gameplay, and we saw no gameplay in this. So it's like, it's out there. Why didn't you do it? Like, you advertised it.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay went clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Airstribs on. Hold.
Drop him.
DZ clear.
3-1, kill the lead. Alpha to Bravo 1, marking with IR, confirm visuals. Visual, Bravo inbound. All teams, Bravo's on deck, push it up. Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
I've so far yawned twice.
Moving interior. All clear.
They're just playing the first
Descending
level for
stairwell,
us.
south side.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up.
I'm using playing very loosely
Looks
here.
like a prisoner transfer.
Not our guy. On me. Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position. Copy. Bravo set. Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1, execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up. Hatchway, on me, move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go! Stay close!
Bravo, Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Outside the control room, waiting on you.
Copy. At the gate, stand by.
Man, I wonder why this is 2 hours long.
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online.
Copy, Bravo.
Somebody heard the term walkthrough and took it a little bit too literally. Because you're really not playing.
kick off the riot.
Like, things that are happening and you occasionally pull a trigger.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
And worst of all, they don't even speak English.
I mean, like, you know, this looks cool, but I don't want to be watching this during, like, this seems like something you'd play at the show floor, right? Not literally announced during the live stream.
This doesn't even look cool to me, honestly. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Just
clear.
I don't know. Does Gamescom even have a show floor, like where you can?
I don't know.
Yeah, where you can like actually play the video games that are announced.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Oh.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
This is a game that's been on my radar.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor? Regardless of which portal variety you favor, realm cards will be necessary.
Goddamn British.
Can fly. Let my words steer your steps.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here. Oh no!
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me! I can't get through!
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
Bahamut! We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Is this related to Final Fantasy or the...
I don't think so.
Hey everyone at Gamescom. Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
Who and what are
She is
you play who in what game?
Conflicted about how to win this ever war, but that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Is this what I think it is? Yeah, it is. It's the first-person shooter trying to disguise guns as magic.
We're out of time.
Trying to be the best, but you can't come close to the power in my fists.
Everyone that can fight.
Really shitty music, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
We're still losing.
How do they think this music fits? What timeline, what anything do they think they're in if this music fits? If they think this music fits. Sauron knockoff.
Sigil up.
Sigil up! Huh. What did you miss after Call of Duty?
Nothing.
There's this crap. There was something for the Nintendo Switch.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Jenyu Lee, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero. Jenyu, welcome to Gamescom.
Three
It's good to have
Zs.
you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I agree.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年时间了，我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Okay, I can feel there's some soul to this.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it's not my personal thing, but I can feel there's a soul in it for other people. Maybe that makes sense for you all.
Yeah, I can see why you would get that. This looks oh furry, oh no.
I think it's a Chinese gotcha thing.
This seems all over the place.
Yeah, it does.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
Baldur's Gate? No.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection.
Is this Genshin
General
Impact?
Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these.
What, trash? Have you looked around?
Manner of evil transported us here. Great work, General! General 1, Demon 0.
I hate this voice.
Please! Plan B. General! Do something! Excuse me! Coming through!
They all sound the same. See, this doesn't look like it has soul.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Haven't trained in days. Looks like I'll have to help Genuine get these slackers in order.
You have nowhere to run.
What game was this? I didn't even see.
That looks like Genshin Impact to me, but I guess it's
We got
not.
still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Dog, I do not want the Genshin Impact concert at my city. That's gonna stink for a whole month afterwards.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Moves away!
Step on up!
Here comes the finale.
Are we done?
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader
Oh,
who
okay,
can
here we
access
go.
a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
My interest is up.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
Now you will know darkness, brother.
Are in the presence of a god human. Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness.
And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Wait, it comes out October? Ah, what? Get the fuck out of here! What a change in tone! Oh my god!
Alright. I am paying attention now. Dude, what happens if the players all get separated? Like, how does the screen react to that? Yeah, like it only shows them like on the same screen. What happens if they get separated? That's what I want to know. Battle mode. Oh wow, you can make your own OC in this game.
Oh no! Directed by Chris Chan.
Gotta go fast. Available October 17th. That's like this. That's the same week as Mario.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Oh.
Teaming up with Robotnik. I mean Eggman. I mean Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2 with the blue eyes.
Yeah, because normally Supersonic has red eyes. So what's this like? Is it like Hypersonic? Is it just like Supersonic Stage 2?
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with
Hola,
all
Ja.
the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans.
Ooh, ooh, the fans.
Gamescom is
Unless they
the
buy my tea.
world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this. Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven.
Oh, wow.
She's the only good one.
Zaza.
Actually, no, wait, she's also good.
And Saphira.
Well, let me...
Mochi
The cosplays
Dragon,
are good.
Can you tell me how you
The face
choose
is kind
a
of,
character to cosplay?
throw
For me,
me
there are
off.
3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress? Like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
Notice
And
how she
what
doesn't
makes
say, does
cosplay
this
at
look good on me?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the
My
developers.
ugly ass couldn't do any
as well as
cosplay, so I
talking to
shouldn't
the
really talk.
producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us. And I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
I'm also of the mind that if you
Before
cosplay,
I
you should
go,
also
I would
roleplay
like
as
to
the
tell you
cosplay.
about the Gamescom event
Yeah.
arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure
What's
to
Twitter?
use the Gamescom hashtag.
Why does she mention
Be
X?
free. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Elon Musk is just
Thank
making
you,
bad moves
Jasmine. It's
after
great
bad
to have
move.
you here. All right, right now we've got a first look at the first Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The crossplay open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
Looter shooters. I'm just so done with shooters in general.
Yeah, the looter shooters, of course, are going to be like heavily
We must follow the will
monetized.
of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion.
Albion! Woo!
Rise, my warriors! Give
Wait.
your lives for Clippo!
Didn't we see this in the beginning? Or am I...
It's the Ironheart.
I saw that ass.
Wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool.
Wait, go back to the ass.
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place.
Wait, attractive females in a Western game?
Humanity is still at
I'm
risk
changing my
of
mind.
extinction.
Crazy.
And you are the only chance we have.
She had the haircut. God damn it.
There's a Grave Walker.
Grave walkers. I mean, skinwalkers. I kind
Why'd
of
you
like
see
the
giant
aesthetic
tits?
of this.
Yeah, the aesthetic actually does look pretty good.
I like the environment, the atmosphere. This looks alright.
Yeah.
Crossplay open beta.
Hello?
Oh, great.
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How
I
are
want to play
you?
Hard Core.
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. homies.
You're right there, on the verge of something special.
I know.
Of being first into great unknowns.
What is this?
What, like, one of the shots is definitely Payday. I think. Oh, it's just it's a montage of every game, basically.
That we've seen so far, or in general?
No, there's more. Just look in the bottom right.
Yeah,
and then
I see it. I see
Payday.
it. What are they doing? I wonder. This is just general advertisement, or guess we'll see. Yeah, as Bud says, Nightmares 3 did look interesting. The whole series, even though it's not a game which I would play it's I like what they're doing.
I see the vision.
Xbox Game Pass, that's what they're advertising.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solis, which
It
is
can't
out
be the end of the show. We got
today
40
on
more minutes.
PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us
Oh
about?
my God, look at these people. You guys are insane. Yeah. We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solis, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories. And that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with
Independent games, but
The
or
world,
independent
Fort
game that
Solis
has
today.
Troy Baker like at voice
It is a
acting.
real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside two of the best in the game world nonetheless. So I just had to watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
You know, one of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made. When
I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Which he signed.
And Juliet, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right?
Yeah, these pre-scripted jokes just don't land.
Who's an engineer working on Fort Solis alongside Jack Lee.
I don't know. The butthole joke
and
was
they're going to
pretty
have
funny.
a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. It said it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solis.
Oh,
Thanks
wow.
so much,
It's out
guys.
now.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Take a look.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
For only 10 people, I'm already impressed.
Yeah, this definitely does look good for that size.
An incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
I was hoping for a bit more, but I'll take it.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle. Of hope. Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution. For every task, a tool. For every destination, an expedition.
I like the concept.
Yeah, looks cool enough. That seems like a game I'd play if it was on game.
Our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world, welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers.
Open
Motorfest.
world?
Here is the brand new trailer.
See, this music or this trailer, this fits. I might not like the music itself, but it fits the trailer.
Yeah, it's like, okay, there's not this weird dissonance between the music and what's shown on screen.
Got about 30 minutes left.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 26. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game. And as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check this out.
Do we get new dick sizes?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
My favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
Hands, thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Damn. Green view. Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight? Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road. Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter.
Uh-oh.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
All nearby units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
Oh, she's got attitude.
Max tap. Time to tilt out. Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will
So
hear from
these
me
improvements don't
This
just
I
apply to the
guarantee.
expansion, right?
I hope so.
But yeah, it covers the whole game, not just Phantom Liberty.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system,
God,
we
that purple
prepared
light.
many cool play styles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just robbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Uh-oh,
Exactly
here we go.
Right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free
There
for
we go.
current-gen consoles and PC.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Manic.
2.0
You're still here.
update.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, current gen,
All right,
current
well, I
gen,
cannot
not.
wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much.
So if you want the
joining us here
legacy
at
experience,
Gamescom.
play it on Xbox One or PS4.
All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Okay.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
We do not care.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show.
We got Alan Wake and Mortal
Judd
Kombat.
Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about
Let's see what this is.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability.
Okay.
And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing.
Okay, so they
well,
do
this is
have
such a great story of
games
this game.
available.
I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks,
so
Judd.
much.
Appreciate it.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
I'm liking this.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
good. All right, so I like what I saw.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh!
Oh, it's
Whoa!
you.
Whoa! I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC.
Okay.
It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam,
We're
rebuilt.
downloading now.
Yes, that's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on
The
Twitch,
game is
if you watch
heavily
more than
pay to
30
win,
minutes
by the
going
way.
out tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right
I
now,
mean, we're talking
we've
you
got
pay
an exclusive
$100 and you
cinematic
still
to show
can't
you
get
from Snap.
like 2
Check
cards.
it out. Thanks, Ben.
Why does this look better than the Marvel Disney Plus? What was it? What If? This looks better than Marvel What If.
I like the visuals. I'm okay with the music. Just not together. Overall, people do not play Marvel Snap. Do not play.
Ready to get out there? We have a lot to talk about.
I'm sick of this music. So sick.
If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
Okay, 20 minutes left. Alan Wake 2 and Mortal Kombat. Just get it over with. Oh, wait, is this? Is someone code? It is.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Wake the dog up.
Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
That's us.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but will this game let me romance the robots?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Robot-chan, we can't.
You ready to climb the wall?
You're a screwdriver type, and I'm a nuts and bolts.
A call response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
I do not intend to play this game just because I'm not into robots. Simple as that. It looks awesome and amazing, but with the time I have and the money I have, it's gotta be spent
Memories
elsewhere.
form like scars. Cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Why are they playing this music with a medieval fantasy setting? Every time, every single. Oh my god. They're losing me fast. The lyrics said, hey, I'm a silent assassin. What part of this screams silent assassin? Yes, play white people music. Get some fucking talent out here.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. War Haven.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, Ed Boon.
Woo, he's the guy. He's the guy.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
Shao Kahn,
there are some reveals in it. I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
He said such a great ass. Such a great ass, man.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shah.
Can somebody just act up and go on stage again? This is boring.
That's me.
All of our world is grateful for his service.
And now. Oh. He is so violent.
Consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Okay. Oh. There was Motaro, yeah.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
That looks interesting.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Wait, hold on. That's fusion. No, wait, no, it's not. What's his name? Shinjuko. There we go.
Who's your queen?
Violent. God, am I still on? They take us down.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
Okay, I like my grand strategies. What we got here?
Let's go back to the beginning. There, the world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
This is a non-civilization.
Will you be wise? Will you inspire?
You know, considering what civilization has become, I welcome it.
Or will you conquer?
Of course, you go with the Asians, racists.
However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
I need to see a little bit more. That just felt like a civilization clone.
Blizzard has had a long history at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
I hope that was a boo or something.
Started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late. It changed them. Killed them.
Am I still buying EA? I'm not sure.
Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor with all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected.
Is it me? Am I that someone?
And they'll never see you coming. Track them. Hunt them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned.
If you still play this game, I'm calling you a bad person. Do not play this game. You'll make everything worse for everybody.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson.
This is exactly what's going to happen.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have
People
you
are going to
here.
wonder why I'm pissed off.
Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms. And in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character. And yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime. So initially she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded, but in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's Season 2, and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into Season 1, the Season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gemma, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
Okay.
In a world divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn.
There's definitely no social commentary here, guys.
A motley crew of misfits.
Oh, God.
Games were always political.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, my
we're
God.
just getting started.
Oh, my God.
They're going to talk about student loans and capitalism.
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up. Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this? Stand still. Words can bring people together and tear
This
them
looks so ugly.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even just talking about, like, you know, the character models. The environments look ugly.
The question is, what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Dear God.
Alright, now this is Kino.
Maybe Suicide isn't so bad.
If I knew what was going on. Oh, it's a platform? No, oh, it's...
What is this?
This looks insane. And I kind of like it, but I kind of mess with this.
This looks like it'd be enjoyable.
The Lord Mayor today. They need what we're selling. Get
Thank goodness you're here. PS5, PC, Nintendo Switch.
Not Xbox.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2.
They do got all kinds of
Sam,
tonal
welcome to
shifts.
Gamescom. This game is coming
It's a
out
bit
in
jarring at
October,
times.
and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff.
Ja.
Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live
Did anybody
action
really
as well
want
in it,
another
right?
one?
And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
the dark place is
I never
a
played it.
dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City, and we have used
Where's
different
the answer?
mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
Interesting.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's
I wanna
coming
see
in
that.
October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show.
He's here to talk about his latest book.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written.
Did you write
You know
these
how this game
pages
is not
so
getting
well
a physical release?
Sure.
The killer, the cult leader.
Yeah. Like so now AAA games just won't release physical. So that's cool.
Wake has a double.
Game preservation? Nah.
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
October 27th.
Dude, October's packed this year.
That looks absolutely amazing. And
Yeah,
that's
it
gonna
is.
do it for opening night live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months. So I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December. And we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be
Neither
live
can
at the
I.
Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th. And I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show.
The Game Awards
Thanks
has
again for
declined
watching
that fast.
Gamescom opening night live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Okay. Anyway, gotta find there you are. And close out of you now. Let's go back to our beautiful faces, and I gotta get myself back inside the. So it was a mixed bag, I would say. There
That
were
was a
definitely
lot of mid.
a lot of mid. Some things did look interesting. Some things looked terrible. I'm a little disappointed they didn't do more with Wukong. Like I said, if you guys want to look it up, yesterday IGN released a video where they talked about some of the gameplay. So if they're releasing that stuff already, why did they not talk about it at this? That's just really disappointing to me. I want to see more of it. I mean, they advertised 2 games in their thumbnails. Alan Wake and Wukong. Wukong, they like shitted it out as fast as they could and they just moved on. I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they were really quick just to get that over with. Yeah, I guess okay, some of the standouts were that one like really weird looking game.
Little Nightmares?
No, the one that we just saw. I don't even
Alan
remember
Wake?
the name. No,
Alan Wake? No.
before that. The like indie game. This like 2D animated.
2D anim. Oh, the weird one.
Yeah, the weird one. Yeah, that one looks, interesting. Tekken 8 looks pretty cool. The one looter. I'm forgetting the names already, so it's like that's already not a good sign.
Yeah.
The one like looter shooter that kind of looks like Control. When it comes to environments. And yeah, that's basically it.
Let's see. What games get announced? Who's attending? That's 2022. 2022. How about this year, for love of God? I forget. I don't think enough people actually cared. If you play NextCon games, you're a bad person. What was the NextCon games, though? Like Genshin Impact, Honkai stuff? If so, then yeah. People really gotta stop just eating whatever shit is given to them.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, just eat whatever shit's on sale for 50% off on the Steam sale that you'll never play.
NextCon is the medieval battle with rap. Yeah, fuck that too.
Yeah, no worries. Had no interest.
I mean, if you can't even put in the care for a good trailer, I question how much care you put into the game.
I mean, to be fair, the developers weren't the one making the trailer, right? It's some marketing team.
Yeah,
might even been outsourced.
I somewhat take back what I said. You're right.
Yeah, but somebody had to capture the gameplay.
Yeah, and somebody would have given the okay or a thumbs up.
Yeah,
but probably not the game devs. Probably a freaking publisher or something.
Yeah, most likely.
But overall, not August. October is just full of games.
Yeah.
August, September, October is just jam-packed. Like, I don't know how we're going to be able to play everything. I mean, for me personally, I've got Baldur's Gate 3 and then Mortal Kombat. I'm still actually debating if I'm going to get it or not. But Mortal Kombat is a very high probability that I'll be doing that. And that's September 19th. I think there was something else coming in September that I was interested in, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. I think October, the only game I'm going to get at launch. I'll probably play some others later, like Spider-Man 2. But Mario Wonder, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there at the launch of the first Mario game without Charles Martinet as a voice actor.
Didn't he quit recently, or isn't he still voicing?
So it was announced like 2 days ago, or like maybe yesterday, that he's retiring as the voice of Mario.
Yes, he's going to be a brand ambassador, whatever that means.
Yeah. So chances are you'll see Charles Martinet in like Nintendo Directs and at like conventions wherever they're held.
Okay, that makes sense then. Because I think of brand ambassadors, and I just think of like shitty clothing lines and stuff like that, because I get those damn direct messages all the time.
Yeah.
You look like you'd be a perfect fit to be a brand ambassador for these T-shirts. You have 6 followers.
Yeah, because basically, what were the faces of Nintendo, right? Shigeru Miyamoto, Iwata, and then Reggie. Iwata passed away, Reggie retired, no longer part of Nintendo. All you got is Miyamoto. So you could fill the void with Martinet. That's probably their thinking with it. It'll be interesting to say the least. But apparently, from what I've heard, that because you know how like Nintendo reuses a lot of voice lines for Mario characters.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there hasn't been new Mario voice lines since 2021. So that's very interesting.
Okay. So with all of that, I don't think there's really too much to go off of. The Mortal Kombat trailer did definitely get me hyped up. That's good. So a couple of new moves and whatnot. But that's still a little bit away. Sonic Frontiers will premiere. When does that come out again?
Frontier,
there's Frontiers and there's Superstars. God,
yeah.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Releasing 2 games with the same IP within a couple of months of each other.
Frontiers came out last year, but this is an update to Frontiers that's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In that case, that's not bad. Right. So let's. Oh, I can just do this 1 second. I'll click on you. Videos. All right, so we get the Alan Wake stuff. Dustborn was the SJW riddled crap, whatever the hell that was. Ada, the Untold History, which feels a little bit too much like a Civilization clone. I got to see more before I can actually make my decision. Last Epoch was the ARPG game. The one that caught my interest, looked interesting. Stormgate was the grand strategy style game in the style of like StarCraft 2 or Warcraft 3. We had Cyberpunk, The Crew Motorfest, which was the driving game with like rescuing people, I guess, and do a bunch of other fun stuff. Oh no, this one was the racing game. Expedition World was the game I was talking about. Fort Solis was the 10-man independent team game that looked to be like a survival horror, I think. I'm not even sure. Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Superstars, Lords of the Fallen, another game which I'm not going to be able to play because I'll be too busy. Well, maybe. We'll see. But it comes out October. It's definitely a game I wish to play. Genshin Impact. Honkai Star Rail. Zenless Zone. That was the one which I thought had a lot of soul in it, but couldn't really tell what was going on. Call of Duty. Tekken 8, Assassin's Creed, Payday 3, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert, I looked it up. It was listed as single player and multiplayer, so it's not an MMO. I'm wondering how multiplayer goes into it. But it's something I'll keep my eye on, but it's not... I've not been hooked, at least not yet. Let's see. The Rebel Moon movie, which, okay. I might as well check it out, I guess. Killing Floor 3. Wukong, which was 2 minutes, 27 seconds. That's all.
And that was like one of the main games advertised.
Yeah. And they showed a bunch of stuff that IGN already showed. So it's like there was no premiere here, honestly. The only thing which I've not seen was him meditating from the Buddha statue. One thing I'm kind of disappointed in, which I say I'm disappointed, but I fully understand. So I'm not taking away from the game, is that it doesn't look like they're going to include any of the other characters of Journey to the West. Most people don't even realize this, but Wukong is not even the main character. But he's the one that's just most well known.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a weird thing how just like kind of it's just like throughout culture, right? Like like the Journey to the West characters, even though like a fraction of the people even read it.
Yeah, it is definitely a dense read, and if you don't know what you're reading and how to read it, you're probably gonna be really confused because the whole thing is one giant allegory. Wukong is an allegory for the mind. Pigsy, allegory for human lusts. Sandy, allegory for human emotions. The horse / dragon bride, I forget the name, allegory for the will. I forgot the actual main character, the one who's actually taking them to the West, allegory for like the human soul and enlightenment. And so when you keep those things in mind, a lot of things of the story makes a lot of sense. Like the reason Wukong is able to do these fantastical things, like pluck out his hairs, and suddenly he creates a bunch of clones of himself. It's supposed to be an idea that even from just, a couple of strands of your imagination can create all of this other stuff. We got Little Nightmares 3, like mentioned before, Starfield. And that is it. So those are the things listed. Better than the last Gamescom one, so I'll give them that at least. I'm not super hyped, but, they had things going for them. Anima Brumpere. Will we ever get back to games that work as intended at launch? Or are we just going to have broken games at launch and take 6 months or more to fix and no longer have player base when they are fixed? Oh, you're talking about Creative Assembly and Total War Warhammer. Do you know about that that's going on right now?
What is going on with that?
All right, so trying to keep it as short as possible. Creative Assembly has been kind of falling off the wagon. Warhammer 3 is just filled with a lot of bugs, some of them kind of game breaking. And what they've recently started to do is raise the price by. Actually, before I'll ask this, what do you think, for the sake of inflation, is a reasonable price increase of a DLC?
Yeah, of a digital good.
Yeah. So let's say every time they release this kind of DLC, it's $10. What do you think would be a reasonable? Hey, we got to cover inflation costs. Raise up the price.
12 to 15.
12 to 15. They decided 25. From $10 to $25. No change in the amount you're getting from the DLC. And from the last DLC, they still have bugs that's making a lot of new things not work. And so that pissed off enough people, but then they released a statement on it because everybody was pissed off. And the statement, to give a TLDR of it, was, yeah, we hear you, but we don't care. Also, if you don't buy it, we might just stop supporting this game altogether. So do you want to play this game with us? And that was basically their little implied threat. And people have been doing digging. They've been looking up at the what do you even call it? The stock market press release stuff they do. Earnings calls. There we go. So you guys are making more money than ever. Like, if you went from 10 to 12, people would have groaned, but they would have still bought it. From 10 to 25, 150% increase. And while they're also doing this, instead of focusing on all the game-breaking bugs that Warhammer 3 is currently plagued with, they're building a new. It's another one of those fucking. I don't even think it's free to play, but another one of those stupid shooters. I don't know if it's a loot box shooters or escape shooters or whatever, but it looks like shit. And it's full of just woke SJW garbage. Which is not even. Creative Assembly is known for the Total War series. Like, this is not what we expect from Creative Assembly. I'm personally annoyed because they're going to cover. In the new DLC, they're supposed to add 3 lords. One of them being for Grand Cathay, which is basically China, which is the one I play. And aside from that, they also ruined a couple of things that I really enjoy about Grand Cathay, which I guess too many novices were complaining about, but they have a whole harmony system with the yin and the yang. Every building you build and every unit that you make has either a yin or a yang element to it, points assigned. And you want to try and keep the points nice and leveled in your campaign. If you do, you get all these nice little bonuses. If you don't, it starts to skew a little bit where some things get a bonus, but some things get a negative bonus. And so they have this little mechanic of trying to keep a nice balanced system within Grand Cathay. And they said, you know what? We're not going to do that anymore. It's going to be based per region, like per province, which is, like a little section of the map as opposed to the whole grand strategy of the grand strategy game. So it's, oops, I kind of knocked my, there we go. And so now it's basically pointless, at least in my view. I mean, yeah, you still get bonuses, but it's not really too relevant, at least not to me. There's just a couple of other things to complain about, but I'm just going to leave it at there. That's been what's going on with Creative Assembly and the Total War series. And I'm still... There's something I did find out, which now I kind of want to laugh in the faces of the Total War Warhammer community, is when Total War abandoned 3 Kingdoms, they basically laughed. Because 3 Kingdoms was not finished. Aside from all the usual bugs, they gave us like a roadmap of what they were going to do. We did not even get to the 3 Kingdoms period of the 3 Kingdoms game. That's how quickly they just stopped releasing stuff for this game. And I guess the Warhammer community was like, haha, now we have more resources for our game. Now they're doing this. Like, way to go, guys. Like, you asked for this, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a use of 2 hours. Oh, one of the 2-hour events of all time, must say.
They need to take a page from Nintendo. Nintendo,
yeah,
crisp, clean, just boom, boom, boom. They know what to do with the excitement.
Straight to the point.
They don't have some guy playing the piano. Which, I mean, I like the song. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here for freaking piano. So let's say sonata. I don't know what you call it. Call it a solo.
Yeah,
I'm not here to be serenaded. Good. And I hope we find out who that guy was who jumped up on stage so everybody can hate on him and basically boo him out the internet. Like, what a piece of shit. Fuck off. I mean, what Bill Clinton did was not good, but if you take it just as a one-off, you can laugh at it and say, that kid is crazy. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going to have a bunch of assholes all over the place. Hey, I want the clouts. I'm going to imitate them.
Thing is, Matan Evan was actually funny, right? Because he snuck up there. There was anticipation to it, right? It was a whole big brain move, whole plan, and then he said some out of pocket shit. With this guy, he just went up there. Where's GTA 6?
Stupid. Mr. Analog Drift thinks that they were plants as opposed to actual people. Try and set up a thing to make it that other people don't interfere. But I don't feel that, because if they were like tackled, then sure, I will believe it. But I don't think that is the case of what happened.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, everything is wrapping up. I still got things I want to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Again, make sure to watch my latest video on Baldur's Gate 3. I threw in a nice little part at the end, especially trying to get people to be all nice and hyped up and motivated so they realize, hey, I can create works of art like this as well. I will be going back to making regular content, not because I think it's going to benefit me. I know it sounds a little bit weird. It's for moral reasons, I guess you can say. I don't want to freaking dive into this grand philosophy of the structure of the universe of why I'm doing it, but it's reasons I'm doing it. It's beyond just fucking myself. And
all right, Cook. I'm about to head out. I got stuff to do myself.
All right, give us the outro for yourself, and then we'll call it a day.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed my presence, if I made this very boring Gamescom just a little more entertaining, then you can find me Twitter at ManicUCW, YouTube and Rumble Manic the Manic Mechanic.
All right, so with that, farewell everybody, and we will see you next week.
Have a good one.